Good morning. So this will probably be a little bit shorter of a vlog today because it's a whole lot of me just in the car driving. 10:30 in the morning. I'm just on the outskirts of Jackson, Mississippi, about 7 or 8 miles from Jackson. Drove about a little over 2 hours to get up here from that rest area I slept at last night. Gonna go explore Jackson, Mississippi and see some things here, and then I still don't know after that. It's still pretty much wide open. Still in the outskirts of Jackson. I'm in Richland, Mississippi, and I just stopped at a Kroger supermarket to get something in me real quick because I knew Kroger has 99-cent single-serve milk, so I don't really have time for a proper meal right now, so that was just something to hold me over. And I also got, look at this, I got Ozarka water. Ozarka water is unique to this region, and I don't think I've talked about it in a vlog for a while. God damn it. Oh, the case just broke open, but that's okay. I don't think I've talked about it for a while, but there's those 5 different regional bottled water brands from all over, depending on where you are. And Ozarka is only in, like, Texas and surroundings. It's mainly the Texas brand, but it kind of spills over into Louisiana, and I didn't know Mississippi. I thought this was all Deer Park territory up here. But I was surprised and happy to see it, because it's pretty good water, and it's not I don't get it too often. I've been to Texas twice, Louisiana once, so I don't really see it all that often. Yeah, so I was pretty excited when I saw that in there. I'm at the cell phone waiting lot of the Jackson Evers International Airport here in the suburbs of Jackson, Mississippi. I'm not flying out of here. I'm not picking anybody up. I just like airports. So even if I'm not flying, I enjoy seeing all these medium, small, major-sized, all types of airports. Because this one here in Jackson is notoriously expensive. I've been looking into flying to this place for like 2 years for a trip, and never did because it's over $500 round trip, like consistently from pretty much anywhere in the Northeast. Like I would have, flown out of Providence or Hartford or Boston or even New York or wherever, but it's so expensive that I ended up finally saying, screw it, I'm going to Mississippi, but I'll fly to Gulfport because it's like half the cost. Yeah. I don't know how this place is in business with the prices of the flights in here. I know that's the control of the airlines and not so much the airport. But definitely, like, this is the most prohibitive airport cost-wise I've ever tried to fly to. It's about 3 hours from Biloxi. But I will say this, I actually like the Biloxi area better than the Jackson area so far. So I guess they say everything happens for a reason. Alright, so I'll just show you a little bit of downtown Jackson, Mississippi. Here's a decent view right in the center of Jackson. I really should have planned an extra day for this trip because I'm sitting here in downtown Jackson wishing I had time to do the Museum of Mississippi History and Vicksburg, and I have to pick one in like the next few minutes and go do it because Vicksburg is about 45 minutes from here. That's a really significant Civil War historic site. It's a national park. And the Museum of Mississippi History is like the state museum. That's here in Jackson. I really want to do both. I only have time for one. I'm leaning towards Vicksburg, but you'll know in 2 seconds in the next clip. Alright, so I chose Vicksburg. Really glad I did. And the cool thing about this, it's normally 20 bucks to go here, but it is free today because it's the birthday of the National Park Service. So it's, you save 20 bucks. Pretty cool. So this is a very key battle in the Civil War. I'm not going to go into the history of it, although I just learned it from a 20-minute film at the Visitor Center. Yeah, you can Google it and if you want to learn about it, but I'm just going to show you some bits and pieces of it. So there's a Visitor Center that I just came from, and then there's all kinds of monuments, and you drive around on the park road where the actual battles and the fighting actually took place, and see monuments and things. I'll show you bits and pieces of it. Here's a look at what the terrain is like in this area. Very southern, and if it looks like it's really humid here, that's because it is. I can't get enough. It is 86 degrees and humid. Real nice weather. I can't believe there's not more people here. There was only like maybe 5 other people at the Visitor Center, and I've yet to see anyone on the park roads. Especially considering how significant this place is, and that it's free today. I was half expecting it to be really crowded. The park is really good so far, nicely done, as all national parks always seem to be. I'm going to be an American and do something real lazy. I'm going to move the car from here to there. I started to walk, got halfway, and I was like, nope. So again, if you want to learn about the history of what happened here, Google it. But there is a number of like trenches and tunnels involved that date back like a really long time. I mean, the concrete's obviously not from then, but look at this thing. I've already been here 3 hours and it just keeps going and going and going, but time is flying. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm just going to keep on visiting the park until it closes. I have 45 more minutes before it closes at 5 o'clock. Hopefully I can get through it all. So the rain rolled in, so it looks like I'll just be seeing the rest of this from the car. Unless there's something really good, I'll get out anyway. Mississippi River. I'm still in Vicksburg, Mississippi. This is the parking garage of the Ameristar Casino. Because there wasn't really like a public park or a real good place to get too close to the river, so I was like, alright, this will have to do. So this is Mississippi. Other side of the river is Louisiana. And yes, I have been to Louisiana, in case anyone's wondering. Just not on this trip. Alright, so after it started raining, it turned out I was almost done with the national park. And I had like 5, 10, maybe 10 more minutes in there to finish seeing everything, so that worked out well, and the rain didn't even last that long. So after that, I got out of there and I went to Church's Chicken to get something to eat, which I'd never actually had before. Somebody that I know who lived in Cincinnati where they have it said it was amazing and I need to try it, and I'd been meaning to, but that will probably be the only time because I didn't like it that much. Like, it was very similar to KFC, and I just have never been a fan of KFC. And Church's Chicken was just like it. The price was in the middle of the road. It wasn't a great value. It was not a ripoff either. I had a, what did I have? I had a chicken strips meal with fries. It came with a biscuit, which the biscuit was actually really good. And I got an apple pie on top of that. And that was really good. But the chicken was just, yeah. I'll show you the, I already ate it, but I'll show you the, stuff anyway. Yeah, a lot of trash, like usual. The last like 3 cars I've rented, I got lazy or ran out of time or some combination of both, and I never cleaned out the trash, so I returned them just like that. I'm gonna try not to do it again this time. So I don't know where I'm off to right now. I've already done everything I set out to do today. I know I'm going to be on the Gulf Coast tomorrow, so I'll start making my way back down to that area. I don't know what route I'm taking. I don't know. If anything else interesting happens, I'll vlog it.